Hi everyone.
Hi guys.
Welcome to another episode of Monday Minutes with Eva and Christine.
Yay.
We hope you guys had a great weekend. I know we did.
Yes, we did.
We did have a nice weekend.
And we, I don't know, Super Bowl. We did Super Bowl at the Campbellford Legion, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
They did it well. They had some food for us and gathering with some friends, and it was good.
Yeah, that would have been good. And we also had a surprise birthday party for my husband on Saturday, so it ended up being a surprise, so that worked out.
Go figure.
How many times have you planned a surprise party and the person figures it out, right?
That was a challenge for you, but
we
managed to do it. It was a really good time.
It was.
So hope everybody else had a great weekend. And here we are Monday.
We have a topic that's probably a little unusual because a lot of people don't come out and talk about this, but
it's kind of like the elephant in the room usually, right?
True, but it's always one of the first questions we're asked.
What do you think it is?
Yeah. Commissions! Yeah, so we thought we'd kind of run through commissions because it is a question that a lot of people want to know because depending on, the price of the home, commissions vary.
Yes.
So
it varies, and to some extent, maybe some of the services provided, whether you want full service or not. But
so we wanted to just kind of outline with you the value of what our services are as a real estate agent. So we're going to start on the listing side. So commissions themselves get split between the listing agent and the cooperating buyer agent. So on the listing side, there tends to be a little bit more expense on that end.
Yeah, we do have a lot of out-of-pocket disbursements that we take care of because the commission is all-inclusive. Like we don't, invoice you for certain things that we do.
Absolutely not.
To get the house on the market.
Yes. So. And every agent's going to have a different outlook on what services they provide, whether with their team or brokerage, whatever. So, but these are things that we offer ourselves. So
as a full service, we are full service brokerage and team.
Yes, absolutely.
So again, that's why we want to just go over like some of the functions that we do to sell the house.
Absolutely. So one of those is bringing in a professional stager who helps consult with us and helps prepare the home to look its best, so when people walk in, they're like, I can see myself living here. I know that's changed from years ago where, you didn't do so much staging. There was a lot of personal items left out. And I guess over the years, agents have realized that preparing the home to make it look like kind of a neutral ground so people can come in.
It's more objective.
Yeah, and they just kind of start seeing themselves living in that space. So for us, we find that's an important part of our service is helping to prepare your home to bring in people.
And just to touch on that, it's not like a full staging necessarily. It's just working with your furniture and, just replacing things or adding some new and fresh articles, items throughout the house and even the positioning of them, right?
Exactly, and that's different between every brokerage, but so we find it's best to not over stress our listing clients because it's an overwhelming, not too overwhelming, but it's enough where like there's a lot of change happening.
There's a lot of people say, oh my God, we're going to list. What do we do?
Yeah. Call us. We'll help you. Yeah. So from staging, there's also going to be cleaning services. We do tend, because when you're listing your home, it's busy. Most people are working, and then you're going to have to pack. Like, there's just so many things that are going on, so we want to help, relieve that. So another service.
We have a team of people.
Yeah, we do. We've encompassed quite a team of people that help us with the cleaning. So whether it's outdoor.
They're all local.
Yes.
We use
all local services, yes. And so whether it's like outdoor stuff, whether having to clean up gardens, windows, power washing your home, like there's just so many things that we can, there's so many things that if it's a need, we can provide an answer to.
Snow plowing too.
Snow plowing. Yeah,
we've got some areas covered here.
Yeah. So not just on the inside, like we also will bring in professional cleaners to help out, do right from the bottom up and give everything like a fresh new fresh new look, because we know we all live in our homes. We do our regular cleaning, but then there's some deep cleaning that needs to be done just to show the home a little bit nicer.
And you know, when somebody comes and sees a home like that's all spick and span, like they think, okay, this house has been really well maintained.
Yes, that's
You know,
great
it's
point.
like we want to see this house.
Yeah.
You know?
And it gets them excited it's move-in ready. Like,
Yeah.
they don't have to worry about, oh my
They just need
goodness.
to unpack.
Yeah.
No need to
So
clean.
that's another service that is provided as well.
So we pay for that.
Yes, this is part of our service. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not an extra. That's for sure. Another thing that's very important to us is professional photography and video and drone, like the full package, because we want to get best exposure. So to get best exposure, your home has to look its best, and photography makes a huge difference. How many of you have looked on realtor.ca, looked at homes, and you can tell it's been taken with a phone because it's not like a horizontal landscape picture. It's like a vertical
to see it.
Yeah, or if they've taken pictures of stairs, or like just
A picture of a vase.
Oh, yeah.
You're not buying the vase.
No. So
as pretty as it might look.
Yeah, that's not going to be like, I want to go see that house, because that vase is what I've been looking for. Right? No. So it's so important to have professional photography, because you want to showcase your home at its best. I mean, you love your home. You've lived there. You want to make it to someone else to fall in love with it. So professional photography and video, which is important to us, we provide that as well. So another thing that a lot of people might not think is our time is also in that. So we do multiple open houses. Whatever we need to do, we do open houses. We do all the printing of all the marketing. So if we're going to do flyers, or we're going to do mail outs, we're going to be doing all that. All the information that is put in the home for when you go and see it, it's there. And so we pay for all that. So
paid ads on social media.
So, you know, we do put it on the MLS system, but a lot of people still do go to social media for stuff and look in there as well. So a lot of people start following different real estate agents. So it's just something that is an added value to the client. And if that's something that's going to help our clients, then that's something we're going to provide as well, because it's our clients are the most important, and whatever it needs to be done will be done. So whether it's paid ads on social media or even Google, it's whatever
it
to put
takes.
it. Again, when it comes to time, we're also coordinating through showings, negotiations, writing up your offers. Like, our time is valuable.
So like we're the main core, like the liaison that we kind of, you know,
coordinate everything.
Coordinate so that the seller can just focus on what they need to do, and, you know, keep their life in some kind of normalcy while we take care of everything else, and they don't need to worry about it.
Yeah.
So whether it's be dealing with the lenders or appraisals or home inspectors or questions from potential buyers or questions from other agents, it's like, you know, we just kind of filter everything through to the seller, so it saves them a lot of time and aggravation.
They have enough going on, especially if there's children involved. Like, they have to, you know, still live their life, go to work, go to school. Like, there's just so much going on, right?
It's stressful for a seller.
Yeah, it can be.
It
for
is.
sure.
You know, you have people coming into your house at all kinds of times, and you know.
Yeah. Oh no, there's a showing. We better clean this up.
Exactly.
So if we can, like, relieve some of that pressure of being the liaison between everything, then that makes us feel good, because we know the transaction, or that's such a sterile word, but the whole thing, you know, we just want to make sure that it's going to be as less stressful as possible.
So then there's the cooperating brokerage, and that is, so obviously they get a portion of the commission when they bring a buyer, and sometimes people say they have the impression like, oh, well, that agent just brought in the buyer and they're getting this money, you know, and I'm like, well, you know, if you're going on MLS, it's a huge privilege to have that, because it gives your home the biggest marketing exposure. I mean, there's thousands and thousands of agents with more thousands and thousands of buyers that are going to bring you very quickly a buyer that will, that's the home they're looking for. And this agent happens to have that buyer.
Yeah.
Whereas sometimes as the listing agent, we may have buyers, but they're not looking for that type of home.
Yes.
They might not be looking in that price range. So if you are not on MLS, then you are restricted in the exposure to thousands of buyers, right?
Yeah.
So,
because everybody's criteria is so different in what they're looking for.
Yeah. So, I mean, so compensation goes to that because that buyer's agent representing the buyer is also doing a bunch of stuff for that person, and that is like setting up their searches to meet their criteria, scheduling all the showings, going to all the showings, and you might see 4 or 5 different homes in one afternoon, and you might do that. You might show 40 or 50 homes, or 10, or none.
Yes.
Like none. I mean, one. I have had a person seeing one house and buying it, but it doesn't usually happen that easily. And then, of course, they do all the paperwork for their buyer, like all the offer negotiating with the listing agent and all the preparation of the work. And so they are also doing work.
Yes,
So,
their
and that
time
is
is
why
very
the
valuable.
commission is split. And that's why the seller is kind of responsible, well, not kind of, they are responsible for the whole commission package, but it is split between the different brokerages, because there's different responsibilities to get that home sold.
That's
So-
right. And we're not speaking about what rates that are, because it's different in every situation.
Yes,
So,
but at least this kind of gives you an idea of the work that goes into it. And what is covered for the services. So it is a service,
And it's something a lot of people do want to understand, because they just see the commission, they're like, okay, so
what did you do?
What do you do? So
we gotta pay that much or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
why do we gotta pay that? But it's a service. You go to a lawyer, you pay. You go to an eye doctor, you pay. Like, it's a service, right?
Yeah.
So we provide a lot of service for your biggest investment ever.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
you want it to be handled professionally, and you want to be protected, and that's where we come in.
Yeah. Well, we are a professional profession.
Right, because we're constantly also mandatory courses and keeping up to date with legislation, and things are constantly changing, and you constantly want to be protected. So here we are.
Yeah. So we thought it was an important topic to come and share, especially this time of year, because it is coming into the busy season.
Yes.
So we thought it would be a great opportunity to share that.
Yes.
With
So I was in Toronto a couple of weeks ago,
you.
doing showings for a past client of mine who's looking to go into an investment property. And we saw some houses in East Scarborough, and there was one house that was listed for 1.299, so let's say 1.3. They were holding offers. They got 30 offers, 30,
Wow.
and the house sold for 1.8. So
Really?
500,000 over asking.
Wow.
It's insane.
Yeah.
That's what's happening still in
Toronto. Yes.
It's crazy. I mean, that's ludicrous, right? But again, shortage of listings.
But that just shows you, like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of pent-up buyers out there right now looking to purchase.
Yeah, and
So-
some of them, have that flexibility to. But I guess if your budget's $2 million, and you end up paying 500,000 more, but you end up paying 1.8, you're still 200,000 under your budget,
Yeah,
right? So you
absolutely,
could look at it that way.
Yeah.
But lucky seller.
Yeah.
Good job. So I have somebody who wants to list in Toronto with me, and they said, "Can you get me that?" I'm like, "I'll try."
Yeah.
We'll try.
We can't predict the future. We can just do what we can do.
But spring is gonna be hot.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking of selling, it's a good time.
Yes.
If you're thinking of buying, do it quickly.
Yes. Don't wait.
Don't wait.
Yeah. If you're already pre-approved and you know what your budget is,
Yeah.
get out there.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that covers it all for.
Yeah. And if you have any
this
questions,
Monday.
of course, just reach out to us. You can reach us at 705-922-2220, or you can email us at our new email, which is
Althouse realestate@gmail.com.
Yes.
I'm sorry, guys, that's a mouthful, but it types faster, okay?
Yeah. It's easy
Alaire
to type.
Althouse, realestate@gmail.com.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Have a great week, guys.
Yes. We'll see you again
We'll
next
see you
Monday,
next week.
guys. Bye for now.
Bye.